everyone, Christina here for Card Player TV for another edition of Strategy. Today I'm here with Kathy Liebert. Thanks so much for coming.
My pleasure.
Now, what I wanted to ask you is that you've been playing tournaments for years and very successful. So what's the secret for you, and what do you think is important to be able to come every day to a tournament focused?
Yeah, it's not easy to focus. You have to be competitive. You have to want to win. The discipline, and I would say that if you really are wanting to win, that you will focus in on the game, and don't come to just fool around. Come to play.
What kinds of vices or mistakes do you think that a lot of tournament pros make when they come into tournaments? Do you think sometimes it seems like if you're playing every day, sometimes it seems like they don't take it seriously?
Yeah, it's hard to focus all the time. Certainly we're not always on our A game. We have our good days and our bad days. So I would say probably if you don't play as often, it's easier to keep focused.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A lot of the players didn't play a lot of the preliminary events, but they came for the main event.
Absolutely. Now, the game has obviously changed a lot. It seems like in tournaments, players are much more aggressive. How have you had to change and adjust your game? Can you think of any few differences that you've implemented that have been successful for you?
Yeah, I've probably adjusted to the aggressive players a little bit more. I probably used to play a little bit tighter. Maybe I'm 3-betting more. Maybe I'm gambling a little bit more, calling more against the more aggressive players.
Obviously, with tournaments, you can't cash every time. Sometimes you go through droughts. There's a lot of variance. So how do you deal with that and getting through those tough stages where you might maybe not have cashed in a few tournaments?
Yeah, you just have to keep going in and playing your best. You can't let it get to you, because if it gets to you and it upsets you, then maybe you don't play as well. So you have to figure that you're going to have big streaks in tournaments. There's a lot of luck involved, and if you keep playing your best, that you'll have your wins. So you just got to keep fighting.
Personally, what do you do? Do you have friends that you talk poker with, and maybe do you ever take a step back and look at your game to see if there maybe have been leaks that developed, instead of just saying, a lot of times players say, oh, I just got unlucky those few tournaments?
Yeah, I look at my own game. I'm sure that there's times when I've known I've made mistakes, or times when I knew I wasn't playing as well. And if you can really look at yourself objectively and you can see that, then hopefully you can improve those mistakes, or be more focused, or play better, and not make the same mistakes.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Christina with Kathy Liebert for Card Player TV.